This is the story of two pairs of glasses, rimless glasses to be precise. One a fashion statement, and one that virtually disappears. And this is also the story of the two people they're designed for, who couldn't be more different from each other. Our story begins with a flight to Norway. And given the beautiful view of the scenery and the sunset from the plane, as well as the super friendly greeting that we received, I knew this was going to be an amazing trip. So hi, I'm Robert, Style and Vision Consultant at the Spectacle Factory, and it's my job to pair you with your perfect pair of glasses so that you can see views like this better than ever. As for me, I chose for this trip my Luca de Stel Minotaur glasses, which are handmade in Paris from leather. In particular, this pair is made in an olive green, a deep green leather with a whiskey or lighter brown leather interior, completed with the slight tint that you see on them. And it turned out to be a perfect match to Norway because in the cold, really cold weather, the warmth and softness and comfort of the leather made me feel cozy in my glasses. And as usual, I was travelling for a glasses delivery.
Have you ever had rimless glasses before?
No.
Okay, so a totally different look for you. First of all, you can see how thin we got these.
Yeah.
Like they're insanely thin.
Asler is a very shy, very quiet individual. And all he wants from his glasses is for them to disappear. And that's something you can only really achieve with rimless frames, but some more so than others. This particular pair is from the Flair Pure Rimless series. These are as minimalistic as it gets, particularly due to the coiled screwless hinge, as well as the unique mounting system that these frames have to attach the frame to the lens. It's actually stitched together with a nylon thread, and that eliminates the need for plugs or screws, keeping them as simple as possible. And with rimless frames, usually the drill points and the bridge and the lugs are very noticeable by comparison to the rest of the frame, but not so here. And as you can see by the lovely warm smile on his face, Asler was so happy with the end result. But our journey was just beginning, and as I made my way across Oslo, I had a couple more deliveries to take care of here in this city. This pair is basically the next step along from rimless. If you want almost rimless frames but not quite, this is the Industrial Springe series, named after, obviously, the integrated spring on the temple, which gives the frames 360 degrees of flexibility, a great invention, but also a beautiful design element. We completed them with a cinnamon tint, which adds that little bit of warmth to them and a little bit more definition. If you want almost rimless frames but not quite, I do recommend these. But what about if you want glasses that are still minimalistic but have a bit more character and a bit more colour to them? Well, introducing the Reykjavik Eyes Asler. Ironic since I'd met someone called Asler on this trip, but these guys are related in name only. One of my favourite frames to recommend to people because it's a great example of a geometric shape, particularly because it comes in this almost unique, I would say, teal colour, which we paired with Photofusion blue and a jade flash. But it was evening time when I actually got to deliver these to Jacob. And take a look at the glasses he was wearing already. I feel like this was a huge transformation for him. The geometric shape definitely suited him more. The colour gave him a little bit more personality in his eyewear. And ultimately it was something that lifted his whole look. Not just because of the frames, but because of the custom tint as well. The whole combination of those glasses I thought worked perfectly for him. And my time now in Oslo was drawing to a close, but I was about to embark on one of the most incredible journeys of my life. And this ridiculously incredible view was made even better by the adaptive sun brown polarized lenses that I wore in my sunglasses. Just look at the richness and the vibrancy of the scene viewed through that lens. It was magical, it was breathtaking, and it was something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And stepping off the train, I was greeted with Bergen. Really interesting city by the coast, and I was ready and excited to meet Torbjörn. Torbjörn had actually ordered 2 pairs of glasses from me via a video call. So this is something we offer where I will sit with you and I'll ask you all about all the aspects that feed into the right glasses. And at the end of the consultation, I'll make some personalised recommendations for you. That's what I did for Torbjörn.
Get a quality impression.
Yeah, you can't replicate that with plastic. Perfect fit, right?
Yeah, like so much better.
Like the clarities.
Yeah, it's like I can really see it on the lights because they're like clear, right? They're not like blurry and like the film effect you get with the bubble.
Yes, it's just sharp and crisp.
I've never had like a step round that. I usually have them on that.
I know we've discussed that, so I appreciate you taking my advice on that. I mean, I think it's a much better look. It fits much more with your general sense of style as well.
Yeah.
The first recommendation was this Jerfray carbon wood frame. The brown tones of the wood, accentuated along the top of the frame because the bottom half is carbon fibre, gives these frames such a unique look. This is going to be his daily pair of glasses, and it was almost like seeing a man reborn. And that was before we got onto his custom Cartiers.
Oh, there's like an in there.
There is, and it's just a box within a box within a box.
Oh, I can see like the sheen.
This is the one that I was finishing at 8 p.m. Because I really wanted to out.
And this shows just how much can be done with a rimless frame. Unlike Asler, Torbjörn wanted these glasses to be a statement dressy pair. That starts with the frame, of course. The Santos de Cartier rimless are some of the classiest but most beautiful and elegant rimless frames that I think you can get. Especially this new version with the exposed screws where the lens and the frame meet. Completely opposite to the flare frame that we looked at earlier. This is making a feature out of those drill points. But then the custom shape designed just for his face, and most importantly in my opinion, the sweet violet gradient tint, which is very light, very subtle finish on these lenses, makes them into a work of art and a piece of wearable jewellery. And with my work complete, I was left to ponder that question. Which rimless frames were best? Well, the reality is that the right glasses depend on the individual. So I'm curious, which take on rimless glasses do you like best?